Greetings to all of you in a very special time for all of us, Independence Day. So to all of you out there, let's celebrate and truly understand what this means to all of us. What it also means is that I have a very special show for you today. We'll start off with the HP Omen 15. This is a gaming laptop with a 144 Hz refresh rate screen. So it is a screaming gaming laptop in every which way. Starts about 70,000 rupees, goes on then to become a little bit more expensive. We've got, of course, their more high-end version. Then we're going to meet some humanoids. Yes, Milagro, a company that does all kind of robots, and should be very proud that this is a company that originates in India, is doing this kind of great work. We'll meet the humanoids from Milagro this week. We'll meet their vacuum cleaners and their cleaning products next week. Then we'll move on to this from Arctic Fox. This is, you can disassemble this box. It's a UV disinfection box. You can disassemble this box and it becomes almost like a pizza delivery box. And then it becomes this big box out here. Has a UV light and apparently, as most people seem to think, will take care of all germs and viruses. So you've got a lot of capacity and it's pretty well priced also. And right at the end, we'll come up with a Google app that is the most unusual thing I've heard in a very long time. And you can use it right on your own.
Facebook is also joining the tech giants this week in rolling out a new feature. This is a new notification screen that will pop up before a user shares a COVID-19 related link. The notification will inform users when the article was first shared and its source. This is to combat misinformation around coronavirus, but organizations like WHO will be exempt from this feature. The feature is rolling out in stages and is not available to everyone just yet. Earlier this week, Facebook had said it removed 7 million posts during the second quarter for sharing false information around COVID-19.
Let's start off with our top story. This is the HP Omen 15. Now, HP does fantastic gaming laptops. They came a little late to the party, but they've really caught up with the best of the best. Now, this one looks great, a little heavy, but most gaming laptops are. Remember, the specs are absolutely astounding. I mean, we have the iQore i7 in front of us, but it has different variations. 144 Hz refresh rate screen. That is the part that you have to really understand, because that means every single second the screen refreshes 144 times. So for gaming, this is absolutely perfect. Lots and lots of other things from the gaming keyboard and everything else. We've got other things that we're going to show you from the mouse and other accessories that come with it, or sometimes have to be purchased separately. That really depends on the package that you go with. Let's start with our top story.
We all know how the all work and no play proverb goes, and so this week we are shifting focus from the entry level and even premium laptops to some that get gaming hands ready. Today we have HP's new Omen 15. This year HP has redesigned a whole lot on its Omen 15. Right from the Omen logo that's now a blue-green diamond to the entire chassis, there's a lot to talk about. So let's get started with our hands-on review of the HP Omen 15. We got the shadow black variant of the laptop. Yes, this is out and out a gaming laptop and looks the part. HP has done something different with its design this time. It has reduced the angular nature of the chassis and gone for slightly more subtle curves, giving the laptop a slight minimal look. The back has the new Omen logo that glistens, and the RGB perky lighting keyboard stands out as well. The screen can bend all the way back to 180 degrees this time. Overall, we like the new look the Omen 15 sports. The screen is 15 inches like its name suggests. This can be customized between an OLED and Full HD screen. We got the Full HD one with a 144 Hz refresh rate, although the refresh rate can also go up to a whopping 300 Hz. The display is sharp and even at angles it does well. The panel is pretty bright as well. The HP Omen 15 comes with both Intel's Comet Lake Edge series processors up to Core i7 as well as AMD Ryzen 7 processors. We got the Intel i7 variant paired with NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2070 Super Graphics card. The laptop offers up to 32GB of RAM. We got the 16GB RAM variant. Well, the proof of the pudding is in the tasting, so let's dive in. We fired up a few games like PUBG on the laptop and played for hours, and it did well. The graphics rendering is especially good and the 144Hz refresh rate added to our gaming experience. But not all games will be able to make use of this high a refresh rate. Omen 15 has included a command center that can be simply brought up by pressing down on this Omen logo on the keyboard. It shows you the load between the CPU and GPU, which in our case after gaming looks pretty good, and you can also see the thermal performance of the laptop. There's a dynamic power feature in the command center that keeps the machine cool. It didn't really heat up too much after 2 hours of gaming, but there is a 3-sided vent, which HP says enables a 5-way airflow. There's also a Tempest cooling technology that houses a 12-volt fan. The thermal and fan speed and even performance mode can all be enabled from the command center. The laptop did really well in other aspects of gaming. We tried gaming without a mouse, which was not easy, but the keys are ideal to game on. The keyboard is spread out, and while it looks great, the LED lights don't have much effects. They can be changed a bit though in the command center. The matte trackpad has good precision drivers and it does the job. There are Omen accessories that you can add and play with as well. This is the Omen Vector mouse. It looks rugged like a gaming mouse and also sports the new logo with LED lighting. It has up to 16,000 dpi, which translates to a very precise output on screen. Gaming with this felt at home, and it was super lightweight and comfortable to grip. This is priced at an additional 3,999 rupees. There is also the HP X1000 wireless gaming headset. It has a 7.1 virtual surround sound that instantly transported us to another world. Immersive and thick ear pads, the headset is priced at an additional 7,999 rupees. Creators working on this laptop, typing, carrying out daily tasks is quite a breeze with all the high configurations. The webcam does a decent job as well. There is a 1 TB storage drive built in, which is ample for gaming and even video editing. In fact, the bottom of the laptop can be configured to add even more storage if you like. The only place that takes a bit of a hit is the battery life here. It gave us only 3 hours with heavy gaming use. There are multiple ports on the chassis, including a Thunderbolt Type 3 port. And now for the price. Well, the HP Omen 15 starts at 79,999 rupees for the Intel variant. The configuration we got has a price of 1,20,999 rupees. At this price, the HP Omen 15 means business and is gunning for the premium gaming laptop space. It is a good gaming laptop, no doubt, and it will do well for video editing and other heavy applications. The GPU is not the latest, so it misses out there, and it is on the expensive side at above 1 lakh rupees. We would recommend you get it for around the base price that HP offers.
And now for our second story, a story that really is very relevant around this time. An Indian company that is doing incredible work with all kind of robotics. It's a company that's already very famous for a lot of things like, robotic vacuum cleaners and other things that can come and actually clean your window or your glass and stuff like that. But now they're entering a whole different dimension. Humanoids. We actually spoke and met 2 of them.
Not the Leonardo DiCaprio or the Julia Roberts you were expecting, but these are humanoid robots that you see here behind me. Meet Robo Julia and Robo DiCaprio. No, you're not going to see them in the next Hollywood movie. These are service humanoids, and we are here at the Milagro office, an Indian homegrown company that's into robotics. So what can these robots really do? Well, the next time you walk into an airport or a healthcare facility or even a school maybe, Robo DiCaprio might be there to greet you. And the next time you walk into a restaurant anyway, with the onset of the pandemic, we don't really want to be coming in contact with humans. So if you're hesitating to do that, Robo Julia might be there to serve you your next meal. Social distancing, what better to this than with robots? Robo DiCaprio is a guest relations robot that can be used for business consulting, greeting, reservations, check-ins, hospitals, schools, and many other places. It can greet people, display a promotional message, and through various different apps, engage with users. This humanoid also has face recognition capabilities with 98% accuracy that Milagro claims. It has LiDAR technology that can scan depth and a distance of up to 25 meters. It also has Milagro's terrain recognition technology, so it can glide through different kinds of surfaces. Robo DiCaprio is 155 centimeters tall and Robo Julia seems even taller. This one also has advanced sensors and navigation technology. The LiDAR scanner that Tesla uses is the one that Milagro claims is in these robots. Robo Julia is meant for delivering meals to tables in restaurants and can serve up to 3 tables at a time. This robot can take swift turns and even has an emergency stop. Next in line is Robo Elf that you see right next to me. Now this is not Dobby, this is not a house elf. Let's see what it's capable of.
Hello Sanjana, how are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
I am fine ma'am. I like watching NDTV and Mr. Rajiv Makni too.
Raji would love to know that. What's the weather like today?
Looks like it is going to rain. I like to dance in such weather. Shall I show you some moves?
Sure. So as you saw, there's a lot that you can do with the Robo Elf. It can bust some mean moves, plus it has some really great technology built in. Let's take a look at this. Robo Elf can bring doctors closer to patients through this screen. The robot is small and comes with a business management system inbuilt, along with cameras and depth and distance sensors. Robo Elf doubles up as a security robot. It can monitor the space or a house using object detection sensors and even raise an alarm if an intruder is spotted. It can even emote using its eyes display. This robot is already deployed at AIIMS in Delhi. Robo Nano is the other humanoid and is the only one out of the Milagro kitty that is Alexa enabled. Ideally meant for primary schools, it has a friendly face and can pair with different smart devices. Robo Nano has sharp cameras and it can do video calls. But are robots here to really take over?
Milagro's mission is that human beings serving other human beings for domestic chores or menial tasks should be replaced by robots or other ways of automation. Human beings are meant for bigger things, doing better things, right? Not menial tasks or domestic chores, or very mundane tasks. In whatever field, in the last couple of years, robots have been deployed. Initially, they have definitely resulted in job losses. But over a period of time, the same industries have opened up much bigger opportunities for employment. Look at India itself. When, IT came, people said, electronic typewriters have come, what will happen to typewriting? When mobile phones came, what will happen to exchanges and things like that. But the economy grew.
Milagro has a whole host of cleaning robots, window cleaning, pool cleaning, AC air duct cleaning, and even this military grade one that can climb stairs. Some of these will be launched soon. And until then, we might soon find ourselves working side by side with humanoids like this very soon. So there you saw it. Robots of all kinds are here to take over. Now we're more and more fascinated by robots that look and feel like us. And the complexity and the speed of the robots here at Milagro was pretty impressive. But I think we're still some time away before we see a robot maybe like Sophia from Milagro. Well, until then, we do have the cleaning crew at our command.
Now let's move on to the Arctic Fox diffuser bag. Now this is a category that has really taken off. Like I said, most inventions and innovations sometimes come from a calamity, and from within lockdowns and COVID-19 has come this category. So it has a UV light system inside that is supposed to disinfect anything that you put into it. Of course, you have to give it the right treatment for the right amount of time. But if a package comes from Amazon or Flipkart or any of the other things that you're disinfecting manually, this can do it by just putting it into this and putting the light on. Let's take a look at how it works.
Disinfection using UV light is nothing new. The technology almost dates back 40 years according to the International Ultraviolet Association, but it has jumped in popularity to disinfect daily objects during this pandemic. There are different kinds of disinfection boxes in the market that almost look like microwaves, and now we have this one that does things a little differently. Arctic Fox is known for their bags. Now, the company has taken out this foldable UVC virus diffuser bag. It almost looks like one of the food delivery service bags and is large with the capacity of 20 liters. It can be folded out like this, and then you place objects inside the bag like specs, phone, masks or anything, even fruits and vegetables, and set the digital timer. Arctic Fox says between 60 and 120 seconds should do the cleaning for small accessories like this. The UV light comes on only once the start button is pressed, and the company claims 99.9% of sterilization. We have to add here that the UVC light can kill viruses and bacteria comparable to washing hands properly with soap, but there is no definitive peer-reviewed studies that demonstrate that UVC kills the COVID-19 virus. Once the objects are done, the bag beeps and you can take out your disinfected items. There are 2 ultraviolet light bulbs that come on top of the bag. Once the bag is sealed shut, the material on top and the insides contains the light. The inside has aluminium reflector sheets that don't absorb UV light. The rest of the bag is made of polyester fabric. We kept a laptop in the bag as well, and it fit. The bag is priced slightly high at 6,950 rupees but has a discount right now which makes it 5,560 rupees. Arctic Fox gets a couple of things right with the UVC virus diffuser bag. It is light and super portable. It is foldable and you can have a disinfection box with you anywhere. But on the flip side, we did find the corners do allow some UVC light to escape, which can be harmful for skin and eyes. It seems ideal for food delivery or any delivery for that matter to use something like this. But while we all err on the side of better safe than sorry, what better way to do it than with something so easy to carry around?
Let's take a quick break right now. On the show, when we come back, lots more. And now let's move on to a very, very apt app. Get it? I mean, that wordplay was interesting, right? So, Independence Day. Google comes up with an app which is very interesting. You actually sing the national anthem and it'll convert it into an instrument like, the flute or anything else. Then you can share it with others. Now, Google says that every person who's singing to it, the algorithm and the AI that's being used, every single rendition that comes out is different from the other. We tried it out and found out to be very, very interesting.
India's 74th Independence Day this year has a tech twist to it with Google's Sounds of India musical experiment that uses AI. And if you love singing, then this is a great way to celebrate and even experiment with AI this Independence Day. All you have to do is from your phone browser, type in soundsofindia.withgoogle.com, follow the prompts and sing the national anthem and record your voice. The AI will then process it and you can choose between a Shehnai, Bansuri and even a Sarangi. Once you convert the file, it will turn your voice and all the musical nuances into a melodious tune, which Google says is unique to each person. This file can then be shared with friends and family. Google announced a collaboration with Prasar Bharati and Virtual Bharat to create one master track with the voices of thousands of people and launched the track on Independence Day this year. Google mentioned in a blog that this experiment brings together the most cutting-edge AI work they have ever done with music and the voices of thousands of participants.
That then was the Gadget 360 show for this week. Do join me next week on another epic journey into the world of technology.